Today's
Sponsored by
news.
Dell Small Business.
Vicky Barker in London. As Colorado Springs mourns the 5 dead, 25 injured in Saturday's shooting at a gay nightclub, we're learning more about how the massacre unfolded.
What we know is that the gunman, as he entered the club, immediately opened fire and started walking through the club doing so. At least 2 patrons engaged with the suspect and were able to actually take him to the ground.
Colorado Springs Police Chief Adrian Vasquez. In Massachusetts, classes at Brandeis University are canceled today after a weekend bus crash that left 1 student dead and 24 other passengers injured.
Very hard, especially because we're such a small community here. Everyone knows everyone, so I think everyone feels very personally affected.
In space a little while ago,
standing on the shoulders of the giants of the Apollo generation, Orion now carries forward the torch of the Artemis generation as it emerges from behind the moon, an Earthrise of our pale blue dot and its 8 billion human inhabitants.
a very excited NASA commentator on the Orion mission, the capsule staging a dress rehearsal for a future manned return to the moon. A team of UN experts is conducting another inspection at Ukraine's Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant after more shelling at the site. CBS's Wendy Gillette has that.
The head of the UN's nuclear watchdog, Rafael Grossi, says it appears the Russian-occupied plant escaped serious damage, this time.
Until we have this plant protected, the possibility of a nuclear catastrophe is there.
Russia and Ukraine have accused each other of carrying out the latest shelling at Europe's biggest nuclear power plant. Wendy Gillette, CBS News.
Former President Donald Trump's the subject of multiple investigations, and now the possibility of criminal charges is getting closer attention. CBS's Scott McFarland has more on that.
The special counsel takes over 2 unprecedented investigations of the former president. One into those White House records seized from Mar-a-Lago in August by the FBI. The other into alleged efforts to block the peaceful transfer of power here on January 6th.
In Los Angeles last night,
The American Music Award for Artist of the Year goes to
Swift swept all 6 trophies she was contending for, saying on ABC.
I found that the more music I made and the more music I put out, the happier I was. And the more that happened, the more you guys were like, yay, keep doing it.
In her multiple acceptance speeches, she did not mention the glitches that disrupted Ticketmaster's sales for her upcoming tour last week, which prompted the company to apologize to her late on Friday. Ahead of the opening bell on Wall Street, the Dow is down 25. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. Today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I'd like to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody.